Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a reaction for Sainsbury's and the Christmas gravy song Black Family video that has over 3,000 dislikes, of course, and just was dragged at Twitter, and just a lot of people calling it Jamaica, Africa, this is not white people Christmas, all kind of ridiculous, insane, hate kind of a reaction that people see that this woman and her family gone through, which is why now she's in my country, the Gambia, trying to even take her family out of the country and take them to Gambia because of the kind of racism that she's been through in this country, and just the art to it. She received more hate after the art, and just the way people bullying and dragging the art, her and her family cannot take it any longer. She want to move back to Africa, my homeland, the Gambia. So yeah, guys, enjoy the art itself. Enjoy this beautiful woman and her daughter in my country, the Gambia, where she want to move back. And she was there, I don't know if she's back now, but she was still there like last week or so. So yeah, guys, just insane UK is. And still insane UK is. And just some countries who are like UK are. So, enjoy these people and come back to me, guys.
How are you? How's mum?
Yeah, well, we're fine. We're all good, we're good.
I'm getting so excited for Christmas.
Christmas! I just really hope I can see you lot.
Me too. I cannot stop thinking about mum's roasties.
Whoa. What about my gravy?
What about your gravy?
Hey, you, what's going down?
Dad, not the song.
Gravy boat, coming to town. It's not any ocean, just take a sip. It's filled with scrummy and still say bits.
How does mum put up with you? Your gravy is pretty good, to be fair, and I just really want to be home for it.
So my gravy is the best.
Dad.
Honey, she says my gravy's the best. Honey.
Hiya, love.
Hey, Mom. You okay?
I'm all right. You know what these people are like. They're amongst us. They're amongst us. So you might not know that the person living down the road is a racist.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Right.
Because you can't see them until you
Something
get
happens.
something through your letterbox. Like us, we got a letter through a postcard through our letterbox from Royal Mail from someone that said something like, "Niggers, get out of the area." And in my area, Cynthia, I was shocked.
Wow.
I was like, wow.
I didn't know it was like that.
Yes. At first, I just thought it was an ordinary, you've missed your delivery card. But something just, I went downstairs, something just said, pick up this card. When I looked at it to see the details of my supposed package, I saw, "Niggers, get out of the area."
So guys, this ad now got over 4,000 dislikes. When I first checked it was like over a week ago and it was 3,000 dislikes, but now it's over 4,000, and you can see how this other ad only got less than 700 dislikes. Now I know the other ad have more view, but so guys, as you can see, that is the ad from Sainsbury's, the Black family ad, and the other ad is the white family ad that they did just after they did the Black family ad. And you can see how much less dislike is on the white family ad, and how much like that one got, and how much hate they give, on the Black family ad. They have to close the comment section of the Black family ad because of the ridiculous comment. But even before that, as I go through Sainsbury's YouTube channel, I saw that they have other black family art before. This is not the first time. They're trying to, to put some black people there a couple of years now. And there's always a lot of dislike whenever they post a black family ad. Okay. Some black people are really angry about this. I don't. Why? I understand the type of people that are racist. That's why I don't get angry with racism. Depend how bad it is, but I really don't get angry because you get all kind of people that are racist, and you get all kind of people that are not even racist, but they're just ridiculous. We will get to that at the end. Okay. Guys, if you are black, calm down about this whole racist thing. I'm not saying don't fight it, or don't fight for your right, or you should just allow people to walk all over you. No. But I'll explain at the end what I mean. But if you are white, especially if you are racist, then come closer. I'm going to talk to you first. Okay. Just asking so much question today. Nothing else. Just going to ask all you racist people some questions that I am sure you're not going to have the answer. But of course, you will try to find answer to it. You're going to come up with ridiculous answers and excuses, which is why you are racist, because you are insane. Okay. Some of you that are racist, that are thinking that people with other race shouldn't be in this country or that country, or shouldn't just be considered as people, or are this and that. How much of this world do you understand? Honestly, just how useless can your brain get? And actually, how hypocrite can your brain be too? Because a lot of you that are racist, by the way, have dogs, cats, love animals. You're like, I'm an animal lover. I'm not hating animal. I don't hate animal. I'm not a vegan, but I don't hate any animal. But how can you love animals more than you love human beings? Some of you that even say it. Some people say that I love animal more than people. You only love the animal more than the people because you know the animals cannot talk and fight back. When you abuse them or you do anything, they will take it. By the way, a lot of you, your dogs are nice to you and cannot bite you to death because you love the dog and look after them. If you do that to any human being, they will love you more than the dog. Don't you think so? So, how weak can your brain get that you don't understand how this world works? You treat the dog better than you treat people. That's why the dog is nice to you. Try to treat the dog how you treat some people and see how they're going to bite you to your grave. Anyway, what I want to ask you guys, you racist people, is how hopeless can you get? How insecure can you get? Honestly. And how much of a user can you be? Especially you people in the Western world that are racist. You people in the Western world, you brought people to build your country. You brought people from all over the place to build your country. India, Africa, all of these other countries I don't even know. To build your country in the past. How dumb can you be as well that you don't even know the history of the place you're trying to resist and seize? Seize in my country is someone who is like, when they have something they don't want to give it, they're like, I'm going to keep all of this to myself. Even when you go to Africa, they have other Africans there from other countries. And some of your people are in Africa too doing business, believe me or not. Even my tiny Gambia have some of your people from UK doing business, retire and run away from the cold, miserable place here, and then go to Africa in a nice vitamin D sun and just eat organic food and live longer. Try to collect all your people that are in Africa. UK. Try to collect all your people that are in Africa. See if they're coming. They're not coming back to this miserable place of yours that you're trying to seize. Now, I know your answer to this already. You'll be like, so if the place is miserable, why are you still here? Why? You're here yourself. It's miserable, but remember, we built this country. Our great-grandparents built this country for you. You cannot do it by yourself. You are a user in the past and you're still going to continue being a user. You have no shame. Even the 2-year-olds know your system. All you Western world countries that are racist to Africans especially, the 2-year-olds, even your own 2-year-olds, they know your history, how you build your country. Although you don't want to explain it properly, you're still like trying to dodge that, to dodge it because of the same. You don't want people to know that, to put it out there for the young people to learn at school. How much slavery and our ancestors build your country. You don't want, you're like hiding that. We know that you use slavery to build your wealth. You use all those sugar cane to build your wealth and all the other things that the slave people were working for you for free for years. You steal Africa's wealth. You're still stealing Africa's wealth. You are insane, insecure, user, and hopeless. And it's very embarrassing for your own children, don't you think so? Now 2020 is technology. Everybody knows the history of everything. No matter how much you hide it, people will know it. So get over this madness of yours. You cannot get rid of anybody. No one is leaving this country. They only leave when they want to leave. No one is leaving because you're racist. You're not well. You need help. You hate life. You're insecure. You don't love yourself. That's why you can't love anyone. I understand that. I don't want you to love me. I want you to love yourself. So you can have peace in life, me or not. You cannot get rid of any race. You're not better than any race. No race is better than no race. Anytime a race thinks that they're better than this race, they're the worst race. They're the worst person, that particular person thinking like that. Doesn't matter what color they are. That's how I operate. You cannot make me hate you too or hate any race. I'm not that dumb. I'm not that stupid. I never made. You can't make me hate no one made. Nah. As not worth it. Life as not worth it made. You're insecure. Don't make me bring my Scottish accent. Just how seeming and childish and petty this is now in this 2020. You guys, going crazy about some black couples ad. By the way, you guys don't hate us. You're insecure about us. That's why racism doesn't pain me. You cannot hate us and want to look like us. Injecting your lips to death. Injecting your bum to death. Going to the gym to death to have how our African men, a lot of them have natural fit body. Going to the gym to death to look like that, turning yourself to look like us. So how do you hate us when you want to look like us? You don't hate us, you're just confused. But that doesn't pain me. That you're faking your hate for us when you're trying to look like us. That doesn't pain me. Like I said, it's because I understand the type of people that are racist. Racist people are insecure, the worst insecure people. The worst people in this world when it comes to loving themselves. They're definitely lacking love for themselves like the desert lacking water. How do you expect someone who is lacking love for themselves to give you love? Just how? I'm not that daft to expect you to love me when you can't love yourself. When you love yourself, you're at peace with life. And when you're at peace with life, you don't have time to think of this race is better than that race or this race shouldn't be here. Especially when the race build your country that you are trying to stop them from coming. Especially when you're using that race to continue to build your country and to use that particular country to build your country. By the way, when you guys get rid of all the other races here in the UK particular, you will close, your whole country will go in permanent lockdown. You will not eat biscuit again. You will not eat fruits again. you will not eat nothing again. Even pizza, you cannot eat it again. Even fish and chips that you cannot do without. You can't have fish and chips again when you close, when you get rid of all these people. Some of you brainless racist ones thinking that people have to get rid of all the foreigners so we can have peace. You can't eat fish and chips again. Now, I know fish and chips is not healthy, so don't eat them. But what about apples, berries? You don't know that they have to get people from Romania and that to pick your berries. Mate. If they're not from Spain, find a barrage, mate. If you're racist. How childish can you get? Like a 1-year-old fighting, with the other child in the park. I feel sorry for you, by the way. Some of you really racist people, I feel sorry for you. Just how painful can your heart get? Every day you wake up seeing other race, you're getting angry, feeling the pain, going crazy. You're going to see other race everywhere you go in this world, sadly. Especially this Western countries like America and all these places, Germany and here. All these places that you guys don't want to see us, you will see us. We build it. How dare you going to bring us to work for you? Even raping us, sleeping us with us when you claim you don't want us. But you're sleeping with us. Oh, how idiotic of a user can you be then? Find a barrage. All you racist, pure racist people. You don't hate us. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of our success. You know how strong, hardworking we are. You know without us, your country cannot be nothing. You know we are making it in Africa even though we don't have nothing. You cannot survive Africa if that was you. You know we are strong individual peoples, beautiful, kind, loving people, even though a lot of you try to choke us to be wicked and treat us like you are doing. You know we are happy. People who have culture, have boundaries. You want everything that we have. But you don't have to hate us. You can just be a normal human being and learn from us. Just like we're learning from you too. Every person in this world, every culture have good and bad. Learn all the good you want from our culture. We can happily teach you. Just like we are learning all the good that you have in your culture. Every culture have good and bad. Every race have good and bad people. Learn the good thing in us instead of hating on us. You cannot naturally grow back lips. That you cannot learn how to do that. We don't know how to do it. We just naturally have it. Accept it. You cannot naturally grow all the natural features that we have and our men have. Just like we cannot naturally grow your natural features that you have, like your long hair and that. And we have to accept it. So, we all have naturally good things that is built with us. Every race have that. Just like every fruit and vegetable have naturally good thing that is built with it. We just have to accept it. Some of the things that we have is cultural thing. You can learn from it. Some of the good things that we have. We learn from your good thing too. And we just all blend in and have amazing world. Amazing future for our children. It's the only way out. There's no going to be any third world war here trying to get rid of race. So give up that plan and give up that thinking and just relax and accept life, knowing that life is too short. You don't know how much you get left. I don't know how much I get left. So how dare am I to not want you here when I don't even know how much I get left here? I could leave this evening or this minute. So let's just relax and have peace. Enjoy life. Trying to bring up our children with an open mind, happy, healthy mind. Doesn't matter what part of the world they are. Because the reality is, no one is better than no one here. The only worst people among us is the ones thinking that they're better than this race or this person and that person. Genuinely. Because no one is better than no one here. Money doesn't make you more valuable than this other person who don't have it. Education, going to school, doesn't make you more valuable than this other person who don't have it. They know so many things that you don't know, just like you know things that they don't know. Each and every one of us knows so many things that the other person will never know. The worst people among us and the most stupidest people among us are the ones who think that they know more than the other person. You just know different things, but you don't know more than them. We can all learn from each other. Because the reality is, money, wealth, doesn't separate our worth. What separates our worth is kind, loving heart, because that's the only thing that can save our life. Doesn't matter how rich you are. When you go to the most expensive hospital today, when you're not well, if the doctor is not kind, loving, you're going to be dead, isn't it? The money cannot save you. Their heart is what's going to save you. So, kind, loving heart is what the best people among us have. Those are the only best people in the world. Not people with wealth or money or this or that. That's how I view life. That's one thing that we all have to learn. If you want to be among the best people, doesn't matter what color you are, doesn't matter what country you are, learn to be very kind, loving. Don't wish people what you don't wish for yourself. Don't give people the kind of hate that you know you don't deserve. That is, if you love yourself, you give yourself love. Then you will not want to give other people hate because you don't want to receive hate back. But if you only hate yourself, cannot think that yourself deserves love, then how are you going to give other people love? This is why racism doesn't pain me too much. Because I understand that people who are racist, they racist to themselves first. They hate themselves first. Look at it. People who are racist, they're not just racist. Most of the time they're mean, unhappy inside, miserable individual in general. Either they see the person they don't like or not. People who are happy with life, relax, they don't have time to be deeply racist to someone because of their race or da-da-da. They don't have time for that. To be racist to someone because of how they look like. When you understand this, you will see racism differently. To be racist back is not the solution. The solution is to look at these racist people and understand that they need help. They need help on learning how to deal with themselves and how to deal with life. They don't understand life. If you think that you only deserve life alone, or your race only deserve life, or this part of the world is supposed to be only for your race, you don't understand life. Especially if your race went millions of miles away. To abuse people and bring them to work for you to build your wealth. Then you are sitting there now jokingly like a 1-year-old thinking, now leave, I already have what I need now, leave, go. By the way, a lot of you are now not happy because you cannot do a slave. I said this before. A lot of you don't want us here because we're not your slave anymore. If you can do a slave, you will be very happy and you will still bring us to slave us. But because the slavery is banned, that's why you're like, go now. Go now that you're free. Come on, go. Because you're too used to us being your slave. Well, this is 2020 now, mate. You cannot slave me. I'm here sitting in my living room talking to you, and you cannot do nothing about it. You cannot make me wash your dishes. You cannot make me, water your flowers. You cannot make me make you any sugar cane and, working in your factory for free. Never. And for some of you saying that there's no job because of people, there's no job because you don't want to do the job. Even me foreign person that cannot speak correct English, anytime I get up, I want a job, I get the job like this. When I want a job, I'll get the job even if it's cleaning. You don't want to work. That's why you're saying there's no work. I work in all kind of factories here. Biscuit factory. I work with, takeaway places like KFC and Burger King. I work nursing home. I saw how much your people don't like to work, a lot of them. A lot of your people don't like to work, and that's the reality, and you know it. You want to eat your cake and have it. You're too used to people working for you as a slave. So now you still think you are in the slavery time. What a joke. Wake up and smell the coffee and go and get a job and work. Go to university if you want. Go and study to be somebody if you want money. Instead of blaming people like a hopeless person. No one is responsible for your life. No one is going to be your slave again. Get over it and move on. This is 2020. People are going to get a job if they want to. You don't want to work. Like I said earlier on, when all of us are sent back, your country will go on permanent lockdown, corona or not. So thank your God that we are here. So many jobs we are doing. All your nursing home will close when we go home. All your biscuit factories and takeaway places and just your hospitals will close. The amount of foreign doctors in this country, or foreign children are doctors in this country. A lot of the doctors come from foreign people. A lot of the nurses. All the nursing home will close. The amount of foreign people that have doctors' children or just study to be a nurse and doctors in your country. It's unbelievable. You know it. If you don't know the system of your country and how much the foreign people contribute to your country, go and recite that. If you know it and you don't care because you're just rude and arrogant and miserable and just hate life and cannot even contain yourself not to mess up other people, I can't help you on that. Try to learn mindfulness. Do some yoga. Try to eat more fruit and veg. Walk around the park. Release all those miserable energy you're carrying for years. Breathe. Look at the birds. Understand that life is too short. You don't know how much you get left. That might help you. Thank you for watching this video. See you guys again on my next reaction video. Take care. Remember, life too short and we don't know how much we got left. See you again soon. Bye.
Wake up, kids, we got the dreamers disease. Age 14, we got you down on your knees. So the light, we're busy still saying please. But with the